Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and I have all kinds of plans and I can only do one thing at a time, so that makes it kind of difficult. This is what's left of the rubbing alcohol container that made this tool, which was a really popular video. It's not the best made tool ever, but it was basically a square that I scored with some scissors, closed scissors, scored, and then folded up. It made it pretty easy. I'd like to make a bunch of those tools, but I'm more eager to work now, and it rained so much today that I can hardly, I hardly have enough time to do what I want to do. So, what I did the other day was make up, I'll show you those in a second, was make up a pan of colors. This time, I've had this silicone ice cube tray kicking around for a while, and I'd like to trim it down to half so I wouldn't have to dip in so far, but the little scoop fits in there pretty well. I'm afraid I might waste a little color, but que sera, sera. So, I did another painting, and I'm not sure if you've seen it yet or not, but you will. And I made some dots in the background by dipping this into colors and then dotting the canvas. Anyway, so I liked that, and I wished I had a round one. And I'm going to be doing a whole lot more modifications. But anyway, I didn't cut anything out, but this is just half a cottage cheese container lid. And I snipped up, and then I folded back. And I'm pretty sure that that will work. And if I had to, I could cut all those little tabs off, but I don't want to take the time now. I also have little pieces left, which I think I might experiment with. We'll see. And I made one from the cottage cheese lid, which is about the right thickness of plastic. It's almost the same, to tell you the truth. So what I'm going to do is make sure there's no crumbs in my container, and make sure my paints are shaken, which most of them are already. And peel the top out of that, and wish I had made some more because there isn't much left in there. And none of it is coming out anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I am going to grab first, because it's a black pre-primed dried canvas, a 12 by 24 we're going to use. I am going to use white in the bottom, and whatever else floats my boat. Looks like there was some moisture in there at some point in time. It filled the kiddie pool twice in less than 24 hours. And the pool... The pool on the back porch is as close to the top rim as it ever needs to be. I don't know how little paint I can get away with putting in here. Like I said, I'd really like to cut it down to halfway to see what it's going to look like. I'm going to use some gold. I'm going to give myself some gold in here too. And the nice thing about this is it comes with a lid. So if you see them with a lid, that would be the one to grab in my opinion. Yeah, I don't think I can have enough gold, especially since I just reminded myself that I could seal it up, and that'll be an experiment all on its own. So I am going to keep the lids on these for now. You'd think 10 colors would be enough, but I don't think it is. I don't know if I should have started with that that magenta or not, and I'm not sure why I'm using all the same colors. Ooh, that's a gorgeous color. So what am I not using enough of? And that would be that yellow and that green. And if you are willing to take a chance on forcing your color out of your squeeze bottle down into that, it will agitate the paint, so you have a much better shot at its selling. But that's not a promise. And I am looking for two more colors. One is right here. That one's not coming out. Oh, please come out. Yes. And I said I didn't put any yellow in, and guess what? I'm right. I don't have red, I don't have yellow, so let's just do that and that. Let's do it again until it comes out. Oh, and something else is coming out. Okay. So I'm not sure where I'm going from here, but I'm going somewhere, and I'm going to put a little more yellow in there. And I can't put any in there unless I want to squeeze it in with something else, and I think I'll leave that for another time. And I could do that. I could put like colors in with each other. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's how wet it is. Darn. That is off the roof. And the studio roof behind me. That is basically just a 12 by 13 foot potting shed. So, what did I do with my tool? Okay, it's under the canvas. Now we've got two of these, which means that if I want to, yeah, I've got it on my finger too. I'm going to start out in the center I am pretty sure that I'm going to want some pink. And there I have a little bit. And I know I'm going to want more orange, especially since both of those things are the first things I reached for, and I noticed both of them were in short supply. I've been thinking about this, about what I can do as far as making trailing marks off, and I'm not sure how that's going to go yet. Believe me, I've had so many ideas you can't even stand it. And I left a bottle of paint in my way, and it's not as in my way as I thought it was going to be, so that's kind of cool. And I've immediately discovered the colors I want on here that are not. But it's almost time to try. Make sure to wipe your bottom off. Some of the straight colors. I'm trying to go for a different place every time. Alright, is it time? Boy, I don't know. I wish I had put some white in there, and maybe I'm just going to take some white pearl, move this down, and put it right in there, because I want some, because I want to see how it looks. And I'm going to use the dirty scoop. Not only that, I want some gold. I wish I would not put anything in my way. Alright, here goes nothing. I'm going in. It's not that easy to hold on to. Ooh, the gold flows out pretty well. I left way too many things in my way. I'm doing it again. It's not a quick process for sure. You need a little bit of patience, which I'm hoping I will gain some of. I want some blue, and I didn't put any anywhere where I could find it, so I just want to keep filling more and more containers with my blue. Alright, let's try this. Oop, that's not the blue. That's the Mystique from Art Minds. Okay. I actually have some of that in my ice cube tray. Let's just grab some purple. See if that works. I'm not so sure I'm that thrilled about the ice cube tray process, but it's not going to keep me from trying. Like I said, I wish they were more shallow. And if I slow down the end of my trail, I actually got a shot at getting some of the colors draining out of the let's call it a little shovel. I don't know, it might not even be attractive, but at least we're trying, you know? I'm going to try and leave enough space in between things to be able to go back in. I kind of wish I'd grabbed the copper now. I have another ice cube tray, and guess what's going to happen next time? I'm going to be filling that up with more colors. Alright, so I'm a little, oh, and I left something in my way, darn. Again. Oh, I haven't used this green. I really want to make a bunch of wider and more narrow scoops, to tell you the truth. I think it's time to bring back the colors. wipe off my bottom. I kind of thought it would be fun to find some plastic that was stiff enough to curl it up and maybe even carve some chunks out of the bottom, so if I dipped it in, I could get marks. I'm not sure where I want to go from here. I wish I had that blue though. Let's just use some purple. See if we can relax the paint that's in the little scoop right off onto it. And then I'll grab some of this other blue. I'm not sure how this is going to work if I ever tried it on a wet canvas. I don't think so, just based on the fact that I'm dragging the little scoop. I kind of wish I hadn't put this over here on this. But that's still kind of... Oh, don't dump your paint over. You will be unhappy. Let's go ahead and grab the bigger scoop, because I know it'll fit in there. I did think about dotting things too, and that's kind of a neat idea for me. I think I'd like to let some of that flow right over the edge. I mean, it's not very original at this point, to tell you the truth. So we're basically just doing the same thing as last time. But I am getting the hang of it, and I don't know what stage 2 might be. I'm going to keep looking at my design and see if there's anything specific I want to do with it. Someday I'm going to make a wet background and try and get the paint on and go ahead and tilt. Yeah, somebody said it reminded them of macaroni. I can understand that. We're just going in random directions right now because we can. The name of my book on the Amazon link below. Show more underneath the video. Go figure. There's all kinds of stuff on that Amazon link. Hopefully you can see most of that. This is kind of a wide canvas, so it's being a little bit interrupted by turning the turntable. I'm still getting used to how long or how far I can get the residuals to come out of. Oh, I don't want that there. Son of a gun. Slow, uncomfortable curve. Can't see through my hand. I kind of like the idea that two different colors might mix next to each other. I want to dot this so bad. I'm just not sure where I would do that. How about right there? But then I don't have another place to go. I wonder if we can get away with that. Because I'm okay with that white, but I'm not thrilled. So this is still pretty cool. I'm not minding it. I wanted to try and join a couple up and see what that looked like. So that's not too awful bad. It's kind of a long piece there. And I hate to waste the beautiful stripe that was in that shovelful. Whoops. Well, if I thought I wasn't going to do it there, the drip changed my mind. Kind of want to do some little squares, but I'm not sure that that's absolutely going to work out. Do some shapes that fit in. I guess we'll find out soon enough. I'm going to go for grabbing two different... Oh. I'm going to take some straight paint and mix it with some mixed paint. It's not really mixed. I wonder how you would say that. Layered. I've tried that little point before and I'm not really super thrilled with it. I did set my timer. I got 49 seconds left. I didn't put any orange out there for myself. Wow, that's interesting and foolish. And I see that thing that does not belong in there. Has to go away. I also just want to try before I have to start telling you guys stuff. Ooh, there's something else that doesn't belong in there. It's going to go away right now. Kind of want to see what it's like to have to fill in or use a bamboo skewer to fix things. And I can just roll over my end. Actually, you know what? I really like that, but it doesn't keep me from wanting to add some dots. Can I do that? I think taking the hair off the end of my skewer would help. So I should tell you that I wrote a book. It's called Because I Can. It's the first 100 videos that I posted to YouTube, and the tools and the processes that I used to make those videos, and sharing the dry artworks. We tried to do the wet ones, but it was just too many photographs. And we're attempting to get me to get motivated to do it again. So I think this is not a bad idea. Since we're just trying out variations on a theme. I kind of like the dots, but you knew that about me anyway. I'd like them to be a little different. I can use whatever paint is on my skewer to complete the areas that are supposed to be falling over the edge of the canvas too, which is kind of cool. It's not too difficult. I want some orange. I've got those lines. I didn't keep going with those lines again. But I could, if I take out my little tool, and just keep going with it. You're going to be gone soon, so if you give me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. That tells the YouTube algorithm where to place me, or at least where to put my videos so more people can find me, and that benefits you in that the more people that find me, the more people that subscribe to me, the more people that watch me, the more chance I have of coming back and continuously bringing you a new video every day. And I know you can't watch every day, but you do catch up sometimes. Which reminds me, there's over 750 videos on the end screens, as well as a contest every month, where if you want to join the contest by contributing to help keeping the studio rolling, thank you to everyone who has so far. It's very much appreciated, and you can find the prizes on the end screens, along with those other videos. I want this to go over the edge. There we go. That little scoop doesn't work too badly over the edge. I'm not unhappy with this at all, and I lost my crib sheet, so I'm sure I'm supposed to be telling you all kinds of stuff that I haven't had a chance to tell you. And I'm so ready to play with this. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, we could join all kinds of things together instead of leaving little breaks in between. And I'm pretty happy just playing, joining things up where, yes. So I love you guys. There's over 75,000 of you. You're going to be gone in a second, and I'll see you anon. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, in case you're still here, saying watch some videos. And thanks for coming.